It's interesting to look at what we call the human-animal bond because it's changed over the years. Some would call it an evolution. I might call it a revolution. I grew up in southern Idaho on a small family farm, and back at the time, Luke, our Labrador Retriever, he had a utilitarian role. At the time, I was a hunter, and when we shot a duck, he would swim out and retrieve it. We had a small herd of dairy cows, and when the cows wouldn't go in the barn, we'd just sick them Luke, and Luke would make sure those cows got in the barn. And at the time, most pets were unneutered, so Luke was very good at guarding our stuff. He had a very deep growl that came from being an intact male Labrador Retriever. But one time I remember there was a snowstorm in southern Idaho, and I was 7 years old at the time, and I asked my father, I said, Dad, can we bring Luke inside tonight? Now, not knowing that a Labrador Retriever could stand almost any weather extremes, my dad placated me, and he said, all right, Marty, tonight only, on the linoleum, and when the storm's over, you got to put Luke back outside. Okay, Dad. Well, here's the thing. Luke never left the house. He got on the linoleum and he crept ever so slowly, and he came onto the carpet. Then a few days later, he got up on the couch, and then he went into the bedroom. And across the country, pets were following Luke and made this migration of biblical proportions from the barnyard to the backyard, to the back door, to the bedroom. Or put another way, from outside to inside to underneath. When I'm talking about underneath, I'm talking about underneath the covers. In fact, we're now 7 out of 10 people, according to some surveys, let their pets sleep on the bed with them. So things have changed. It was a utilitarian role. Now it's primarily an emotional, social role where we come to our pets for that unconditional love, that limitless affection, that to-die-for loyalty. And increasingly, we're understanding also there's a medical need there as well, that these aren't animals, these aren't pets, these are family members cleverly disguised, four-legged family members cleverly disguised as life support systems. And it's in that healing power of pets that what we now call the human-animal bond.